Alrighty.
Making sure the stream's got audio and stuff here. It does. Okay. What? But it was just open a minute ago.
Q, can you work your magic?
I'll do what I can. This is trickier than I expected.
I like that the animation is just her pounding the keyboard.
Just pulls out a laptop.
But it's nothing I can't handle.
It opened.
Geotac comes in clutch yet again.
Hardly. The security lock on this gate wasn't particularly complex. Though now that it's been breached, the security on the other exits will likely be heightened. I may not be able to do this for all of them.
It sounds like the security system has more than a few aces up its sleeves. Worry about that later. We've got to move.
It's more likely that the game wants us to stay in a certain area.
Nah, that's not the reason.
Oh, Jesus.
A grenade? No.
Smoke out the Chancellor.
Damn, Marios.
You'll have to get through me first.
The Divine Blade of Wind.
Hold your ground. Attacking waves. I don't know why. I just felt like she just had to.
These people are so screwed. What did I think was gonna happen?
I know.
What are they doing?
You have two people who helped solve a world-ending crisis. One who was the Divine Blade, the
Did
highest
they do
rank.
any research as to who was gonna be at this convention?
No, they
What?
didn't.
They figured numbers equal better. It's a classic flaw. Anyways, we're here to help.
You three, fall back. We're in your debt. This is your low
Mueller
voice.
Vander.
This one isn't me.
I just want, for some reason, I'm making all of these guards in a weird, vague Atlantic accent.
That works.
Guardian of the Arnold
Riddle me
family.
this.
And the Liberalian Royal Guard.
Doesn't matter.
I
Take him
turned on
down.
the stream. I turned on Discord, and now our TV stops functioning. Why
That's about
is
right.
our internet that we pay for a lot so bad?
Look at that.
Show off.
I think we can leave that group to them.
Oh, hey guys.
Lecter.
Are the dignitaries all right?
Yeah, for now anyway.
Save the talking for later. They're coming from behind, too.
What?
Reinforcements.
Something's coming this way.
Oh.
What
are those? I said this.
I know. I was laughing at my own stupidity.
It's just like the ones we fought at the Mafia's hideout.
Never mind that. Suppress them. I didn't break necessarily.
You were broken. You couldn't move on until you finished laughing. You were broken.
I had finished laughing. I was just catching my breath from my laughing.
Uh-huh.
So they have archaisms too.
They likely came in from the roof.
Aren't those things made by the society, though?
The terrorists could have acquired them from the black market. Or perhaps...
What's the matter? Look over there. The archaisms weren't the only ones stopped in their tracks.
You're all monsters.
There's no other choice. Engage Plan B.
A stun grenade?
Get back.
Run away! It's closed.
Getting through by force would be a tall order.
Everyone. I was wondering where you were.
Nice job pushing them back with their tails between their legs. Maybe, but they're going to escape at this rate.
Can you get it open to you?
I don't know for sure, but I can try. It's like I feared. The security level has been increased to maximum protection. I am unable to bypass it on a portable terminal, even if I use the Aeon system.
Not good. Talk to me. Yes, we managed to hold up. Unfortunately, they... What? Taking the elevator to the basement? Right this second?
To the basement? They didn't go back up to their airships on the roof?
Stop and think about why they wouldn't. They could be trying to detonate orbital bombs they placed on board those ships.
What?
You might be right if that's the case.
Then they're aiming to bury the Chancellor and President with the building itself.
It's no surprise terrorists will go to such lengths.
Those fools.
Well, this is a pickle. There's no way around it. We have to get through the shutter, even if it's just by brute force.
Wait. We may not have to resort to that after all.
What? Oh, here we go again.
Oh my gosh.
Well, well, look who it is. You're that smell out of your trash my place. I'll get you for that. You'll rue the day you cross Jonah's sacred. Aren't you feisty?
Not how this works. This is not how this works. This is
We are
not
getting
how
triggered
this
in the
works.
background.
Release the controls to the tower at once.
Oh boy, I guess you've got me cornered. Fine, fine. This was just a little time killer anyway. I've had my fun. Good luck, boys and girls. Do your best not to bite the big one. What the?
Ignore him. Focus on getting the tower back under control.
Jonah, did he come back too?
So it would seem. He must have taken today's flight from Le Mans. Done. Now restoring tower control systems. You did it.
Can we use the elevators too?
Yes, I disengaged the locks. However, we have no control over the one the terrorists are using.
In that case, I'll head to the roof. If anyone is to disarm the orbital bombs on board the ships, it ought to be me.
You can do that, Kelika?
But of course, it's a skill any counterintelligence officer worth their weight would have. Isn't that right, Secretary Arundel? What do you say is with the work?
Sure, might as well.
And just casually revealing their stuff. No big deal. And then allow me to accompany you there. There's a chance they may have left archaisms behind to protect the bombs.
The rest of you should pursue the terrorists. You may still be able to catch them.
Understood.
Bennings, your group is coming with us. There are 2 cells of terrorists we're dealing with. We'll likely need to split up. Roger that.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can I change my Discord stream to be like less
Less what?
bandwidth intensive?
quality?
I don't think so, but I can change on this end. There, I bumped down the frame rate that I'm sending, which should in theory bump down some of the bit rate as well.
Who knows?
Yes, right.
I mean, if Discord works the way I think it does, it should work. I can't guarantee.
Understood. We can make do with what we know. Good work, Jonah. I will speak to you again later.
What'd Jonah have to say?
He analyzed the terrorists' escape route. They fled into the geofront via Orcus Tower's foundation level.
By foundation, do you mean the basement of the tower, right? It must lead to who knows how many sectors of the geofront.
That won't stop us from capturing those fanatics. Refuse to let them get away and sully the name of the Crossbow Police Department any further.
My sentiments exactly. I attended this international conference as a representative of the guild, and now they've assailed it right before my eyes. As a bracer, I cannot let this stand.
We're going to capture them, there's no doubt in my mind. Though I'd probably be less nervous if it weren't for those bombs ticking away on the roof.
I'm sure Kelika and Lecter were able to handle it. We'll be able to handle it. After all, they have senior capture Spores and Major Vander there to back them up.
Seriously, that's a real all-star bomb squad we got up there. We, on the other hand, are going a heck of the way down, aren't we?
Yes, from floor 35 to floor B8.
So there are 40 floors and 8 sublevels. That's a massive tower. What do you know? The SSS is taking on Crossbell's Underblade for real now.
Bon.
Time is of the essence. Whoa.
This is auto. I can't control it.
We'll go on ahead.
Don't fall behind. Ah.
Jeez, you think they've been waiting their whole lives for this moment?
We should hurry along ourselves.
Right. New part of the geofront unlocked. This is not what I was expecting.
Am I the only one who feels a little overwhelmed here?
curious. What exactly is this place?
The main shaft of Orcus Tower, I believe. This chamber is where the weight of the structure is distributed for optimal load-bearing support.
I'd heard there was something like this inside the tower, but I never expected it to be so expansive.
Yeah, it's impressive. Can we keep it moving now?
Yeah, let's keep going south.
Yeah, why put the bombs at the top of the tower? Why not put the bombs down here? Anyways.
Because they couldn't get down here.
True. But putting it at the top of the tower, at most, it'll just take off the chunk of the top, isn't it?
Depends on how much
What?
explosive.
I mean, true.
I mean, you know, probably a 100, 200 pound bomb. Sure, probably the top floor, maybe floor and a half. You stick a couple 500-pound bombs in those things, you're going to do a lot more damage. Especially if you can set a
Yeah.
delayed fuse on them.
And I guess. Anyways.
Look here. There's only one explanation.
Right. This is as far as their little collaboration took them.
Ellie, Arios,
What's going on?
we have a problem. We're not just chasing one combined mass of terrorists down here anymore.
Oh no.
You're saying the group trying to off the Chancellor and the one aiming for the President split ways right here? There's no doubt in my mind. The Republican terrorists went to the C sector of the geofront. While the ones from the Empire have escaped to the D sector.
How can you possibly tell?
I get it. It's the footprints, isn't it?
Exactly. They were in too much of a hurry to hide their tracks.
In that case, we'll split into two groups ourselves. If we don't make haste, one or both could escape. Agreed. That would be the best course of action. McLean and I will follow the Calvardians into the C sector. SSS, you pursue the Erebonians terrorists in the D sector. Wait, why divide our... Wait, why divide...
Word.
Wait, why divide our forces so unevenly? Why could I
There you
why
go.
did I struggle so much with that line?
You would be outnumbered several times over with just the two of you.
The C sector is home to a heat treatment plant, a difficult place to navigate for those unfamiliar with it. Conversely, the D sector is larger with more open spaces. Your greater numbers will serve you better there. Makes enough sense to me. We're running out of time, Lloyd. I said we go with their plan.
Fine then. Ellie, Arios, be careful in there.
Same to you.
Our suspects are wanted terrorists that are willing to give their lives for the cause. Do not let your guards down. Right.
Roger.
I was like, please don't go through every member of them because we do not have the time. Okay, team. Let's move out. Our mission is to catch the terrorists before they escape the geofront.
Right.
Yeah, we know this.
They've got another thing coming if they think they're getting away.
Look,
I don't know.
everyone needs to have their moment, Ghost.
I know. It's an underground parking garage. Is this an underground parking lot?
Yes. It was designed with the expectation that in the future, cars will become more common in Crossbell.
That part I get, but this place is so big it could have its own mailing address. How many people do they think are gonna drive orbital cars someday?
More than you imagine.
The way I see it, that was just a doe-eyed excuse made up by the Diet members in official order this place built.
That sounds more likely. It's very much that case, unfortunately. But since Speaker Hartman's fall from grace, construction has been halted.
Not surprised. Either way, we clearly have a lot of ground to cover. Pursuing anybody in here won't be easy.
Scanning. What does your divine sense see, Tio? Human signatures detected. A group of 8 is on the move nearby.
Really?
Hey, maybe it won't be so hard after all.
Let's hurry!
Now, are they undead or celestial or
Are they
Definitely fiend.
fiends?
or
Probably
fiend?
fiends.
Probably, yeah.
It's always fiends.
There. Everyone, look.
Not good. What the? Who the hell are they?
Pursuers?
Damn. How did they follow us?
Crap.
Oh, you wanna play?
Wow.
They're armed!
Noel, to your left.
Crap!
Oh, I can't afford to stop. Why are you still shooting that direction, guys?
Who are those freaking brats?
Ignore them. Get those feet moving.
They escaped.
The ladies of the SSS sure aren't afraid to take action, are they? No time to lose. We have to pursue them. Probably a way down to where they just were.
No in hell we're gonna let them get away now.
I mean, it'd probably be real easy to just, squeeze through here.
Just scoot your way through those
here,
boxes real
or,
quick.
you know,
or
climb
do a
up-
bit of a boost under
climb
the
up
open shelf
there.
around and just go that way.
Like, Ah. Hello, lads. I'm President Locksmith, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to award you medals for opening all of my friends earlier this year during the Bolt incident. I guess chests weren't important enough to invite to the trade conference, huh, Dieter? Well, fine. We'll be holding our own Chests and Berea trade conference. Oh, I didn't know I could break those. I didn't want to fight you.
私の番でそこです今だわみんな行くわよ
おっしゃうっしゃいい感じだぜ
えいとスト
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ
チャンスで皆さん良いデータが 取れました。
How often do you think Rima Ferry and general stores get phone calls asking if they have a Prince Albert in a can?
What?
I think... Let me double check this before I say this out loud, because I'm good. I think I know what that's referencing.
If it's a future game thing, I feel
No.
like they shouldn't be putting.
It's not. It's a really old reference to a type of pipe tobacco.
Oh.
It was a prank that people would call stores and ask them if they had Prince Albert in a can. And if the store said yes, they'd say, let him out of the can then.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-huh. It's a joke. It's a prank joke from, like, the 60s.
Old people jokes.
I just want to say that the demographic that this game goes for is not that demographic.
Well, I mean, it's designed to throw in things for anybody. But yes, that's the really old... to be fair, the reason I know about it is that... And he was dead before I was born, but apparently my grandpa smoked Prince Albert from a can in a pipe. He was dead before I was born, but that's where I was like, I think I know where that comes from, so I had to look it up. But that's why I actually know that one. I'm really glad Princess Claudia got to speak with Lecter again. Maybe now she can have some closure. Oh. There's a sneaky chest. Day 394. It was another cold Tuesday morning when I suddenly realized I was still a treasure chest. Oh, D.
Did you scare him?
It would
She
seem
did.
so.
With the creepy laugh. It's one of my least favorite sounds. Got some healthy liqueur.
That's what I thought it said.
What was that?
It sounded like an orbital bomb going off.
It's just up ahead. Hurry.
Well, now I know that that's the way to progress the story, so that means that there's something over here. You're chesting my patience.
Hmm.
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 And what do we have here? An underground freight line?
That's right. It's used to transport goods and cargo to Orcus Tower.
Everyone, look.
The walkway!
They're trying to shake us off their tail.
We can't let them escape. Search for another route.
Train.
It's a shoo-shoo train. I did not expect this to be the correct direction I needed to go.
Look!
Nice. We looped around it.
I'd imagine they think they're throwing us off the trail by now. Good news for us, now's our chance to catch up. Well, now I want to go see what was the other direction on the other side of the railroad tracks that I didn't go to because I didn't think this was going to lead the right way. Aha!
全力で行かせてもらうぞ。さてと、はい。
This was a trap.
行きます。よし、やった。はい、そこです。私のターン。上出来かしら。
Alright, now it's your turn to step inside, shut the lid, and wait till someone takes you out. Never!
Touche.
Also, I've been playing Trails into Reverie, which is not the newest one, it's the one right before it. And I'm not using Turbo because I'm trying to actually like play and I have to grind to do things. Movement is so slow when you're not just turboing everything. Everybody moves so slow at this speed. I'm so used to Turbo that it's like, it's so slow. There they are.
We finally managed to catch up with them.
Blast it all. They must have defused the bombs on top of the tower.
Those bastards.
This was supposed to be our chance to kill that tyrant blood and iron chancellor.
We even stopped to cooperating with those Calvardians, and for what?
What? Stop to
Stooped.
cooperate?
Stoop.
Stooped. Oh, okay. Stooped.
Do not
My
waver.
brain saw two peas.
Do not waver, comrades. Our allies are legion. With their and Duke Cayenne's backing, we cannot be stopped. Once we have escaped this place, another opportunity is sure to present itself. We will have our freeze. I don't know why that accent is so much fun.
What?
Those little brats from earlier.
How the hell? We blasted the way here into bits.
Yes, we took a different route. Genius, right?
It would appear that the data you were provided wasn't quite as comprehensive as you thought it was.
Shut your goddamn mouths. Who in the hell are you?
Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section. We hereby place you under arrest on numerous charges, including terrorism, sabotage, attempted assassination, and attempted mass murder.
They're the police?
Who did you think they were?
Racers.
Bunch of middling
racist.
kids. As if some worthless cops from a puny state like this could stop our cause.
Watch your tone! Do you have any idea how many innocent lives you could have taken today? The only way you're getting out of here is in chains.
So you're those kinds of terrorists. Completely delusional. You think you can do whatever you want in the eyes of the goddess because you'll convince yourselves that you're fighting for is just.
The silence.
You crossbellions have no right to look down on us. Your state tossed aside its pride and hoard itself out for prosperity. Reasoning with them is useless. They have no remorse.
Don't misunderstand. It is not our intention to disrupt the lives of others for the sake of our goals. However, should that dictator be allowed to continue leading our empire down his despotic path, there's no telling how many will suffer. For that reason, we will grant no other quarter to any who stand in the way of us taking the Chancellor's head.
Don't bother trying to get through to these punks. Kick their asses and sort them out later.
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。
わかった
了解です。
行くぞ。
Bah,
So
bah,
sexy.
bah, bah, bah.
The most annoying sheep ever.
No! How can this be?
They're just government dogs from a pissant autonomous state of all things.
I'll give you that the prosperity gospels and crossbells, I can't read at all tonight, apparently. Enjoy for decades has come at a cost. But don't you dare think for a second that crossbellions have lost sight of their pride. Our situation is far from ideal, but despite all the pressure that shackles us down, we still fight to claw our way over these barriers.
Lloyd? Well said, Lloyd.
Hard to
It's
disagree.
hard to disagree.
This is the leader.
This one's mine.
This is the
one's
leader.
mine. This one's mine.
What's the front? Are there two leaders?
Maybe there's two leaders. I mean, I realize that he's
It's
the
pointing
guy
at
in the front,
dude.
but the terrorist leader has always been the guy I
Alright, you take
voiced.
it. Okay.
It's hard to disagree. Perhaps I was out of line to underestimate you. Concede that attempting to destroy the tower was going a step too far. Does that mean you surrender? No, we cannot fall here. Not while the Blood and Iron Chancellor yet breathes.
Look out!
Everyone, pull back.
What the?
Guided missiles? No! One of the CGF armored cars.
You bastards. How the hell did you get your hands on that?
Wouldn't you like to know? We have more friends in high places than you can imagine.
Let's see you strive to claw your way out of this one.
We wasted enough time here. Withdraw. Isn't it convenient that to rescue the people that one of our CGF vehicles would be used? When they're talking about how we can't keep our stuff under control and conveniently they have one of our stuff.
Yep.
That's real convenient, isn't it?
Real convenient.
Is everyone alright?
Yes, surprisingly.
I can still fight.
Well, with any luck, we'll manage to decommission this rogue racer.
Don't get too comfortable. This is one of the Force's most durable models. Be mindful of its anti-arch shielding.
Keep your feet moving. See an opening, take it.
You must smack. No arts.
Wow, we just can't use arts on the truck.
Correct. You are smack.
俺の番だ。行きます。さてと、や。任せろ。行くぞ。私のターン。
Good smack.
データ収集終了しました。
All the schmack.
Man, those things are flimsy if it just takes a few good smacks for it to blow up.
A
Well,
few
if
nice
we weren't
max smacks.
level, it would take a lot more smacks.
I digress.
We did it.
Quick, open the doors and pull out whoever's inside before they...
That won't be necessary. I detect no vital signs. There never were any. It was fully automated to begin with.
Wait, what?
You freaking kidding me?
A terrorist brought our chaosms with them too. They weren't exaggerating about having friends in high places. No time to worry about that. We have to resume the pursuit or else they'll...
Gunfire? What could be happening?
Come on, we gotta move.
No.
Damn it.
Oh.
That is the most graphic this game has ever gotten. Normally they're like, oh, they just be down on the ground. No, we got full on blood on the walls, on the floor. Wow.
They wanted to paint it red.
I mean, they are the Red Constellation.
You're right.
Red Constellation. Why would you?
It's business, contractual obligation. We've already sent your associates who destroyed the anti-aircraft radars up to Helios too. Feel free to join in them in her arms.
How regrettable.
Surely, kill the one still cowering in the back there.
Oh, can I?
Yep, he's cowering.
What's the matter? Don't worry. I'll give you a fair chance. Just you and me, one-on-one.
Isn't it also very interesting how they just happen to be in the right location? Oh. But,
Yeah, that was never a fair fight, even if it was one-on-one.
No.
You lose. Thanks for play.
Stop!
Hey, no fun! I was getting to the best part.
Hey, it's Gareth. It's D.
Oh, yeah. Didn't I just have a low voice for him? I think so.
Pretty much.
Young master.
Took you long enough. Uncle, Shirley, what the hell are all you doing here?
Oh, we're too late.
They're already gone. Every last one of them.
Ah,
What have you done? How could you just slaughter them like this?
Weren't you listening? It's business. We killed the terrorists that were here to assassinate the Imperial Chancellor and the Empire's eldest prince.
Like, these guys could have assassinated Olivier.
not even.
Never know. Because that is what the Imperial government hired us to do.
You can't be serious.
Sirius has a heart attack. Want to see our contract with the Imperial government? It's got a stamp on it and everything. You know what that means, don't ya? We're off limits to you. No touchy.
It can't be. Crossbill State Law, Article 19, Paragraph 3. At all times, the Crossbill State Government shall recognize and defer to the executive authority of the Erebarnian and Calvardian administrations.
That's right. In other words, we were acting as proxies for the Imperial authorities. Official executioners with diplomatic immunity, I might add.
You plotted this from the very beginning.
Why'd you have to kill them? What reason can there possibly be? They were no threat to you. You could just as easily disarm them, couldn't you? So why did you... Pathetic.
No, Randy.
Randy!
Are you okay, Randy?
What part of the word execution do you have trouble understanding? You, of all people, should be no stranger to carnage of this caliber. You want to blame someone? Look in the mirror. Perhaps things would have ended differently had you done your jobs and caught them first. I doubt the Blood and Iron Chancellor minds your failure, though. He might just send a fruit basket for all the political leverage you've handed him.
No. How can we let this happen?
Except we didn't. They planned the entire thing to make them look bad.
Mm-hmm. This is all staged. Yeah.
As a show of good faith, we'll let this last little rodent go. Shirley, release him.
Oh, man. Oh, whatever. It's not fun when they give up this easily. Catch! Don't let him slip out of your fingers again, okay?
Uh-huh.
Ah!
We're done here. Let's pull out. Time to go cash in our checks. Tonight, we feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Excuse us, young master.
Do we have a Zax?
Didn't he talk the last time we just had the two soldiers with him? Wasn't it Zax and the other
Maybe
guy?
it's not written down yet. I'm not caught up on my lists.
Well, I'll just do him. Let's see you around, Commander Randolph.
gotta be shitting me. All I wanted was to get away from all this. God damn it!
And of course, Heiwei conveniently has them.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I voice all of these guys?
Yep, have fun.
Damn, Heiwei pests. Why the hell are you helping them? Kelly, let those are wanted men. I don't care what authorization the Republican government has granted you. You have no right to take them into custody. Oh. Yeah. Authorization or no, I can't simply ignore what Heiwei's elders command of me. If that isn't a good enough answer for you, we take no issue with applying a healthy bit of force. I'm interested to see who could win in a match between the Divine Blade of Wind and my associate over here.
The Eastern Quarter's legendary Zhang Shou meeting has been a long time coming in. I understand you excel in direct combat, too. I would say we're at a disadvantage.
Rest assured, our terrorist friends here are in good hands. They'll simply be utilized as examples to deter other radical Calvardian nationalists. An honor for any political dissident. Don't screw with us! Because of you Easterners, our glorious republic is... President Rocksmith. That sly dog is even craftier than I thought. Isn't he, though? I find him to be something of a kindred spirit in that sense. I insist that you direct any and all objections you may have to his administration. Men, let us take our leave.
Sir.
Real convenient how the two forces were conveniently right there at the right time.
Yep.
It was a coincidence. Is she pushing back two police officers?
Let me in! Let me in!
Yes, she is.
I see. Understood. Everyone here is safe and sound. There's no need to worry. What's the status of the terrorist? The Calvardian terrorists were apprehended by several employees of Heiwei Trading Ltd. It would appear the Republican government granted them the authorization to do so.
Pardon?
Oh, splendid, splendid. Friends of ours, rest assured we can vouch for their character.
As for the Arbonian terrorists, I was told that the Red Constellation executed them on orders from the Imperial government.
You can't be serious. Chancellor Oswald, what is the meaning of this? Am I to understand that the Imperial government hired Jaegers on foreign soil for the purpose of carrying out a mass execution?
You have the right of it, down to the very last word. Surely you know there is no punishment more fitting than a swift death for daring to take aim at your life, Your Highness. This will serve as a suitable deterrent for the fools hiding in the background. He's one to talk.
Lecter even knows.
Oh, Lecter absolutely is aware.
As troubling as this is, their actions still fall within the bounds of state law.
That may be, but even so, this is far too great a breach of trust.
Oh, you misunderstand, Speaker. More importantly, wouldn't you call today's incident a prime example of what the Chancellor and I were saying? Surely you see now that the Crossbow State government is incapable of managing a crisis such as this by itself. Uh-huh.
There it is.
Yep.
Not only did the terrorists successfully infiltrate the venue of the trade conference, you and yours failed to stop them. If not for our preemptive safeguards, they would have evaded capture.
No, neither group would have evaded the group that was chasing them.
They were doing just fine, thank you.
You could consider this proof that the measure we put forward could work in practice.
That's right. Forgive my brashness, but consider how close to the ring of death our lives were placed today. What better time than now to seriously consider a proposal to station troops in Crossbow?
Bigger threat to your life right now is diabetes, fool.
Mm.
I don't believe you two.
This is borderline coercion.
And then this was all intentional.
Now I see your aims. A plan this low is despicable even for you.
If I could have your attention, everyone, we still have not concluded discussing the final matter on the agenda. I do believe the Chancellor and President's proposal is worth consideration, however. I would first like to finish the statement I was going to make before we were interrupted by the attack. G2? Oh?
What did you wish to bring out to the table?
Actually, this is not so much a motion to be discussed as it is a declaration of intent. I'd been somewhat hesitant about this idea, but the events that transpired earlier were just the push my resolve needed. So please, allow me to take this opportunity to advocate for one final proposal.
Dun dun dun.
Propose that Crossbow is its own state.
What?
We can no longer be swayed by the whims and desires of foreign powers. For the sake of lasting peace in the region, no, throughout the entire continent, I hereby propose to the citizenry and to all nations of Zamoria that Crossbelt be recognized as an independent state.
There it is.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly,
Out of our state.
this was such a good example of why they need to get the fuck out.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. My.
Look who it is.
Fancy meeting you guys here.
The Red Constellation.
The Scarlet Ogre and his daughter.
We're at the ready, Lord Sigmund, sir.
Relax, men. Neither one of us is in a position to do anything until we've taken care of our client's terms. It would be unprofessional to jump the gun for it for fun, wouldn't it?
Not my words, but I agree. This reminds me, I'd like to congratulate you on the successful reopening of New Blanc. My apologies for not having welcomed you to the neighborhood already.
Think nothing of it. You'll have to excuse me for not knocking on your door when we arrived, old friend. Speaking of reminders, how are your colleagues back in the Eastern Quarter? The ones that managed to survive, that is.
Quite alright, thank you very much. I'm sorry to disappoint you. If it makes me feel any better, I hear the elders still have nightmares, courtesy of all of you.
They sure better. We busted right into their little council and took them hostage.
You'd have not fared so well had I not been absent on another mission.
Wait, are you Yin? That legendary Zhang something? The strongest warrior of the Eastern Quarter?
And you must be Bloody Shirley. You're one of the strongest battalion commanders of any Jaeger Corps on the continent, despite being only 16 years old.
I guess so. Honestly, I'd way rather do all my hunting solo. But enough about me. What's with the getup? I bet you'd be loads more powerful with without that schmancy fancy mask and cape on.
I beg your pardon.
It's taking a lot out of you, right? Keeping it all together? Your muscles would be a heck of a lot stronger if they could move the way they wanna, right?
Well, well.
Does an old man proud to know his daughter's got a good eye for things? Sorry if she hit a sore spot. Shirley knows what she wants when she sees it.
Don't mention it. Cal, I suggest we move on ahead, unless you have more catching up you'd like to do.
Not at all. Sorry to keep you. Until we meet again.
Yeah, see you around.
Bye-bye now.
She knows.
Oh, she knows that.
She totally knows.
She doesn't 100% know the identity, but she knows that the mask and the getup that Ricio wears is intentionally designed to disguise and change how she fights. To not make it look so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
That's like part of her whole thing, is that outfit changes how she has to move to fight.
Nah, I think she knows.
She's got a vibe. It's a strong
She's got a
vibe.
vibe. She's met Ricia. She knows.
In the 2 weeks after the trade conference, Crossbow City was consumed by quiet enthusiasm. Other states such as Lamon, Orda, and Northumbria were recognized by the Holy See of Arteria as retaining sovereignty equal to all of nations. Crossbow had originally been granted autonomy to act as a buffer zone between the Empire and Republic. Additionally, 10% of all state revenue was relinquished to the Empire and the Republic in the form of mandates. Crossbow's method growth as an economic hub and other extreme. Its fragile political foundation allowed for a unique set of circumstances. It had long been vulnerable to foreign tampering, rise of criminal organizations, and other complications. As a result, many citizens became sympathetic to Mayor Croy's proposition of independence to cure Crossbow's systemic issues. Most others, however, feared retaliation from the major powers, and so debates over the pros and cons grew more feverishly by the day. It's no use. It's been almost half a month since what happened, yet I still can't. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag the mood down. He's like, you were the head of a pack once. What should a leader do at a time like this? Andy, Ellie, even Noelle seems to have a lot on her mind. I know it's been hard on Kia too, seeing us like this. Come again? Sorry, Zite. Maybe I'm just being restless.
At times like this, it is best not to overthink. Simply speak your mind and act as your body wills. That was his advice.
Nice prediction.
Damn.
Tio. Good prediction that it was Tio.
It was either Tio or Kia. I figured it would be Tio.
Good guess.
What a pleasant breeze. We're lucky the weather is so cooperative today. It isn't often we have a day off.
Yeah, that's true. And again, getting invited on this trip out of the blue by Maribel only made me overthink even more.
Did you think she was laying some kind of trap for you? Even now, you seem unable to escape her crosshairs.
I can't say the thought didn't cross my mind. Sorry, Tio. Only been back for a couple of weeks and you're already seeing me at my most pathetic.
No need to apologize. You witnessed a multitude of deaths with your very own eyes. The weight of that would have shaken just about anyone.
Maybe, but as a detective, I should have been prepared to encounter this sort of thing. For what we went through with Joachim, I thought I'd become accustomed to almost anything. It looks like I'm far from it, both as a detective and as a leader.
Being prepared for something and being accustomed to it are two very different things, don't you think? Were that not the case, I would be far more prepared for death myself. After all, I am perhaps the one most accustomed to it among us, second only to Randy.
She's not wrong. Guess so.
However, that doesn't change the fact that you are by far more suited to your role as detective. I can guarantee I would not have the tenacity to act as a leader either. I believe everyone's expectations of you are different from what you think they are.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I mistook my shock over what we witnessed as proof that I didn't have the guts to handle it.
Then let it go. What better time than now, while we're on vacation? Wouldn't a proper leader make sure everyone had a good time, himself included?
You've got me there. Go ahead, pets. Thank you, Tio. You should probably go check in on the rest of the team.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. But,
Oh, but my bad. Sorry for treating like a child. I just wanted to express my gratitude is all.
No, you misunderstand. It was more that well... never mind. Did you not just say you were going to check on the others?
She enjoyed it and she refuses to acknowledge.
Absolutely.
Right, on it.
Good goddess.
Hey, it's the first time we've had Zeit translated for us.
That was meant for the audience, so that's playing the game.
Well, no, I'm saying that's what I meant by us. I meant the audience.
Yes.
It's the first time we've ever had Zeit translated. Unless Tio or Kia speaks for him. Alright. I think we'll call it there before we get into this. This is the intermission. We have intermission. And then...
Yay! It's the beach episode. Woo!
Actually, funny enough, there is literally
It's the
Lakeside
beach.
Beach.
Episode. Woo!
Lakeside Beach is literally a part of this. So we have intermission, chapter 3, chapter 4, a one-off kind of mission, just a singular mission, and then the finale.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a long time here because we've got intermission. We have 4 days of chapter 3, 2 days of chapter 4 plus an additional mission. Then we have that singular mission, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sections of the finale. So it's still a long part to finish still. We're still a long ways off from the end. But, you know, we're getting there. Intermission does not look like it's very long. It's not like... It's not a full-length chapter. It is just like a couple of things.
Yeah, it's a filler.
Yeah. It's a little tie-up of things that don't quite fit in with the next chapter. So, intermission won't take long. And from the looks of it, the chapter days won't take... I mean, they'll take a decent amount of time for cutscenes, but they won't take long as far as missions and dungeons and such. So... We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and end here. And let's see. Who do I have that I can read? I'm just going to continue my rating of Nail because he's on. Alright. Hey guys for watching. And go raid Necromantic Nail. Have a good one. We'll see you. I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow, but for sure we'll be back Friday with D&D Curse of Strahd. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.